for the man of the hour.
How doing?
Yeah,
I see him.
Okay.
Why is a YouTube video playing? What's going on?
The YouTube video is not playing anymore.
I hear it. I hear it playing right now.
Wait, you really?
No,
Hold on.
I did. I just did. I was over here trying to.
That might be in somebody's background. I think that might be Aaron. Let me see. All right, is that better?
Oh, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. What about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I feel like it's been a while since you popped on the Zoom.
Yeah. It has been a while. How have you been?
I've been good. Busy. Really busy, but good.
Okay. I think we got Hue. Hue, can you hear us?
Somebody volume loud.
Yes.
Okay,
Somebody's
I
background.
think that would be Hugh. So maybe he needs to remove himself. And wow, okay. You might want to take the camera off.
Well, that can be tobacco. It's all right. That's tobacco.
It's tobacco. So
Yeah.
everyone, I want to introduce y'all to my best friend. His name is Hugh. He's an HIV advocate. If you all can hear me, he's an HIV advocate, and he goes around spreading the word of HIV awareness. Hugh, when you get a chance, I'm gonna need for you to kind of like move out that area because it's very loud. But I'm gonna let you take the floor over. Let them know, how you contracted the disease, what your mission is, and all of that wonderful stuff.
I think he muted. I think
Hugh, you muted yourself, so unmute yourself.
All right, go ahead. You hear me?
We can hear you.
All right.
We're waiting. Hugh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I just need a little bit of time. So we just waiting for you to share your story.
Hey, you want to reintroduce him like you did? Because it was loud. We couldn't hear you when you.
Okay,
Oh,
guys.
I'm sorry. All right.
I'll introduce.
Are y'all ready?
Okay, this is my best friend. His name is Hue Ankrah, and he's going to tell you all how he contracted HIV. He's an HIV advocate in the DMV area. And, he goes around and spreads the word about, HIV awareness. And I commend him on his bravery and just how he gets through every day. So, Hugh, you got the floor.
Thank y'all so much. It was a journey. I always, it's the part I hate saying, but I'm saying it. I always wanted HIV. I say that to the sense of form of the way I was having sex. I used to have 2 a days. I don't know if y'all know about 2 a days. That's 2 different females in one day. The things I was doing at that time, I wasn't even thinking. When you're getting money, cars, clothes, you think you're balling. But karma will always come back and tighten your ass up. And that's what happened to me. So let me get into the story. Just came home from jail, did 3 months in Alexandria. I had a white girl, held me down. I'm talking about down to the down. Okay. I was in DC jail first. After DC jail, I had to come home. I had to get Alexandria 30 days. I made sure before I went in jail in Alexandria that I was straight. The cars, the clothes, the money. I did my 3 months. I came home. And I met Karma. I'm not gonna say her name. Her name is Karma. So I'm at the shop on MLK. I'm supposed to go see my man on Deuce 22nd. So by the time I'm on MLK, Kevin said, "What's happening? What's going on?" I said, "I'm on my way to your house." He said, "Nah, Lena said she gonna be here at the shop." Shop right there across from the big chair on the south side, southeast. So when I pulled up there, get out the truck, hit the lawn, go in there, leaning in the back, lean acknowledge me. I sit down. I could have got any one of them hairdressers in there, any one of them. But I picked Karma because Karma was right in front of me. Hey, I like my Jones petite, small waist, all of that. So I'm sitting there geeked up. I told myself, damn, I just want to fuck one time. Hey, that one time turned into a year and a half. And I was eating the box. Oh, yeah, that type of shit. So one day, my man, I was on high street, my man, Grease. Grease said he about to stab out. Right before he stabbed out like Grease, he said, what's up, Mo? I said, man, you know, Karma. He said, you talking about Karma that working at the shop? I said, yeah. That nigga said, Mo, strap up, Paul. Why I ain't gonna get tested then? I'm a black man in America. Y'all black niggas or men get tested every 3 months. Stop lying. None of y'all lie. For me, by me being a black man in America, I ain't gonna get tested. I ain't have to get tested because DC jail, when you go to DC jail, it's mandatory your ass get what? Tested. Was I scared? Yeah. Did I take the test? Yeah. Did I even know what my results were before they came back? Yeah. So the lady was like, so what do you think your results are? I was like sitting there like a little bitch. I said,
Hold on, wait a minute. Hugh, I got a question for you. I'm not sure if anyone else feels comfortable asking, but you did say that the man or whoever was told you that she had HIV, right?
No,
So,
he said, Mo, strap up.
All right, strap up. Did you have a question to ask her?
No, I go back in the house and be like, I make up a story like, yeah, I just see my man. These niggas talking about you got that shit.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
So then my homegirl that I used to deal with, not saying her name, she was like, you. I was like, yeah, what's up? She said, you know, I heard Slim got that bug. And then I told Slim that, hey, I'm strapping up. She said, all right, because I know how you go. All right. Her little brother called. And it was like, hey, Slim, you know, they said Slim got that bug. And I told him the same thing. I'm strapping up. He said, all right. Those were 3 warnings. But keep in mind, I'm a black man in America, and we don't like going to the doctors. So I ain't go. So then, after that, I used to come in the house and I'll make up stories, lying. And one time when I came in the house, she said, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm tired of people talking about me. Do they know what they got? No. One time I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Do you have it or nah? You told me, nah. Even her best friend, Chanel called. I thought she wanted like some buzz. So I was driving. I was at work. I said, yeah, what you trying to do? She said, Hugh, nah, it's not about that. Just listen. I said, what? She said, don't listen to them dudes in them streets. Slim ain't got nothing. You know what I did after that? I went in the house and I apologized. And after that, we fucked. Yeah. All right. She fucked my head up. I mean, literally fucked her. My thinking process, my motivation, like just getting shit order. I'm fucked up in the head. Fuck the HIV. I know, yeah, just FYI, I am undetectable, non-transmittable. I'm like magic. That shit ain't happen overnight, Holmes. Every day I gotta take my medicine. I gotta take my medicine tonight for the rest of my life. Cause you wanna play, yeah. Now you sitting with the yeah. With the fuck shit.
Tell me about the double Jeopardy story. About how you feel like you could have got into this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so Jeopardy story. It's like I felt like I caught this shit twice. And that's fucked up. That you can feel that you had the shit twice when you can only have it once? Yeah, because motherfuckers was already talking, saying I had it before I had it. Watch this. One day, this is like way back, just like when I had my daughter, 98, 99. I'm at Woodbridge, right? In the bathroom, right? Like some girls is in there, right? So there's one jump that I got with now. She told me, Hue, I'm like, yeah, what's up? She said, look, you the type that's gonna catch something, you ain't gonna be able to get rid of it. That girl that said that before I went to the hospital, I was with her. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I was having like a little, like my back had like a little patch right here. My hair was like scaly. Like my baby mom used to have to do my hair every week, like do my dreads. So one day, Granny was out. She said, "Mom, what's this?" She said, "Oh, you look like you got psoriasis at the scalp." Next week, the shit back in my head again. So when I got locked in Alexandria for that 9 months, that second day, you know, you're supposed to get a haircut no second day. I went to the deputy and said, "Hey, Dap," he said, "Yo, look, man, I need to get a haircut." He said, "What? Man, go have a seat and think about it." So I sat down, 15 came or something ready. Went out to the barbershop, the barber said, "You ready to cut this shit, man?" Dog, if you don't cut this shit, so he cut it. And I look stupid. Cause I had
Hugh, I have a quick question. Was this before
Go
you
ahead.
confronted her about having it? Or was this after you confronted her? Like how did it go down when it finally, you know, happened? When you finally got her?
I had the chance to confront her, but I didn't have the chance to confront her like with my mind now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because when she came to the hospital, to the rehab center and saw me, and the lady was bringing my medicine, I told myself, I said, "Bitch, do not ask me what type of medicine I'm taking, because bitch, 9 times out of 10, it's the same fucking medicine you should have been taking. So I won't catch it." But she ain't say shit at all. The only thing she did for me is take me to Pop Bellies, said she got to go, and she left. And she had the audacity to call me talking about, "Are you telling people you had lesions on your brain and I gave you HIV?" Yeah. Fuck wrong with you? You calling me, asking me? Bitch, I would expose your ass. I'm not in that business exposing her no more. I did it every day because I was in my feelings about some other shit. But I can't keep doing that, posting them when I get in my fucking feelings. I'm a fucking cold-blooded man. I make mistakes. Half y'all niggas make mistakes. I was trying to live like Hue Hefner. And I was living like Hefner for a long time. But every boat got a sword to the dock, right? And my shit's at the dock for 12 years. Shit ain't pulling out. Oh, wait up. Got one. Got a girl. Hey.
So Hugh, let me ask you this question. Hugh. When you found out that how was it when you found out that she had HIV? Like, how did you finally confront her?
Oh,
like,
okay. Boom. Okay, take that. So I'm at work. I used to work for DC Board of Election when Obama was going to office. I was on that campaign. We had to work late. Stop. Bitch, why are you calling me? Because I just threw your ass in the bus. You just told me you fucked your boyfriend. Y'all went to AJ Wright. We used to go to AJ Wright. Y'all went to where? Burger King. Y'all went to Chanel's Dad Out Murder. Bitch, you took me there. Every place you went, you took me there. One time I came in the house, I was digging through her shit, right? When she's at work. Going to class, she got a big bag of letters. All these letters from Chico in the jail. Talk about he can't wait to come home so they could be a family. So when I came home that day, I looked at her, I said, "Hey," she said, "What?" I said, "Look, I hear Chico about to be home. So what you gonna do with me?" Bitch said, "What?" I said, "What you gonna do with me?" She said, "You what you mean, bitch? With me?" Motherfucker said, "I'm gonna pick you." All right. You pick me? Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. One day, I was laying in the bed. Slim got dressed up, dolled up, everything. Hey,
How did what happened when you contracted it? When you found out that's the question.
she left the junk so dolled up, and I called her. So dude called and said, "Hey, you still coming?" She said, "Yeah." So I called my homegirl. I said, "Hey," she said, "What? Why Slim just got off the phone with a nigga?" My people said, you know what time it is. Investigation mode. I'm a good investigator. Hey. So that day she called. She says to me, "Hue," I'm like, "What? What would it take for you to hate me?" So I said, "Hate you?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Man, if you got something to say, man, say it. Go ahead." That motherfucker said, "You remember that thing everybody kept saying about me? Yeah, it's true. And I'm sorry. Bitch, I'm on my... Hey, when I get home, you act like you see, I'm gonna rock that whole fucking building. On God, I'm gonna rock that whole building. Me going to jail at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't give a fuck. Bitch, you playing with my life. But I was playing with my life. But I ain't gonna let no female play with my life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas and females, don't let that opposite sex play with your life. My life is precious right now. God gave me a second chance. So I'm gonna use the second chance. I'm gonna burn the clock up on some positive shit, some growth shit. Tired.
So she told you that, whatever they saying about me is true. What was your response? Like, how
And I'm
long did
sorry.
she
Fuck
know?
you sorry about. That's the way you tell a nigga that you got HIV is true. No, bitch, you was supposed to tell him from day one, but you disregarded me. You disregarded me. You disregarded me, Slim. You said, fuck my life. And you knew I had kids. I told her, I said, bitch, you don't give a fuck about me. I got kids. I do. No, the fuck you don't. Shut up. One time she threw her leg. So what we used to do when we want to have sex, right? She'll throw her legs on me. Bitch, I moved the cover. I said, what is you doing? You think I'm gonna fuck you? Hey, what? I had other females. But like I said, I had other females, but where they at now? Probably got their legs up. I ain't mad at them. Y'all do you, because I'm definitely gonna do me.
So Hugh, after this, like after all of this transpired and stuff, you guys parted ways. She was never arrested or anything for what happened, for what she did. She was never...
So this white girl, Alicia, that I used to deal with, and I used to deal with her sister. Alicia was in her bag. It even came and saw me at the rehab center. So Melissa was like, so Alicia was like, Melissa, we didn't come here for that. We came here to see you. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, it was Tanisha. I want to tell you how it was Tanisha. Because after she told me, I started to realize the symptoms. My scalp, first symptom. The scaly back, second symptom. When I came home from jail, when I got locked up that 9 months, that second day in jail, I was upstairs, my cellie left out the cell. Man, I put my whole fucking head in that toilet bowl and gave it all up. That's the never sign. Never sign was, it's Friday, we eating, right? We done took a shower. I get out the shower, I wipe my face, my whole face is wet up. The guard said, "Uncle, what the hell's wrong with you?" I said, "Dog, I don't even know. I need to go to the medic." He said, "What the hell you eat?" Dog, I had the fish. Horny talking about you can't eat no fish. I said, "Horny, let me tell you something, home. I'm African. Hey, I will forever eat fish." Take me downstairs. But see how my demeanor back then was rough. Doctor came in that motherfucker and looked at my nails, my hands, and said, "Mr. Ankrah, Have you had an HIV test? Keep in mind, I just come from DC jail. Keep in mind that shit could linger on. So by the time I was in Alexandria jail, people, the ones that said I had it before I had it, dick faces, dick eaters, it's when I came home from Alexandria. I probably had it before I went in. I did have it before because I had this picture that I took, and you could just look at my face, my whole demeanor, my whole body, looking skinny. It shows. It shows, man. I don't, yeah. I don't play with this shit no more. When I was a young boy, I used to tell myself, HIV, please. I mean, we had this one dude come to our class in TC, Mr. Moore class. So guys, listen up, the speaker said, da, da. The only thing I heard this dude said, hey guys, my name is da, 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 and I contracted HIV. After he said HIV, I'm trying to holler at two females in the back of me. Because that's the only thing I worry about was legs. I love legs. It's the best feeling in the world.
So some of the, I guess, the symptoms you said you had were the patches in your head. What other symptoms like should people look out for?
My back, scared. My whole body was like peeling like a snake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the psoriasis of the scalp. And then like I was looking skinny. I wouldn't eat nothing.
And I know your complexion changes. You get darker.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Time,
you guys, I saw him. I saw him. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and I remember when
I seen Tahani at Landmark Plaza, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I was with the girl, right? She went to Szechuan Delight. So she on there ordering food. So I'm just walking down the tunnel. So I see Tahani. So when I seen her, I go to the end, I say, Tahani. She said, Hue. She ran down, she hugged. She was promoting a book and everything. I done went to the hospital, came back, we done hooked up. She asked me, what? Hue, yeah. Do you think you had it when I seen you at Landmark Plaza? I said, what, Tahani?
You said, yeah. You said, yeah. You said, as a matter of fact, the girl that gave it to me was in a restaurant. And I was like shocked.
Yeah.
Because when I seen him,
me,
right. When I seen him, I didn't know.
That's my homegirl.
Right. And when I seen you, I didn't know it was you. That's how much you had, changed. That's why I had to do like a double take. But it does change your complexion and things like that. But you're dealing with it. You're doing a wonderful job. I don't know if anybody has any questions, but me and this guy, we talk every day. So. But I did learn one thing tonight though, Hugh. I didn't know you was getting the symptoms while you were with her and she came with you to the hospital. This is the first time, I'm sorry, I heard you ever say this one. So, but does anybody have any questions they want to ask him?
When I was with her, there was no, I didn't see no, because I used to be like, bitch. So I used to be like, bitch, why the fuck you don't take your medicine? So at one point I stopped taking my medicine. I wanted to die. I felt like it was no purpose for me. Yeah, I got children and all that. But me being selfish that I was 12 years ago, bye. But I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Fuck that. I love my life. If I'm struggling, I love my life. If I ain't got no car, I love my life. I ain't got no money. I love my life.
And one of the most amazing things too, guys, is that Hugh has a son. And thank God his son and the mother of his, son, they both are HIV negative. HIV negative.
My youngest son, Tony, he's going to be a star. He's going to go to the NFL, guys. He's going to be a quarterback. Mason King. But that's my blood running through him. And guys, if you see him, look at the back of his head. He got a Hubert head. Hey! All my kids got that lump at the back. All of them, even my grandman got that lump.
Hey Hugh, man, I just want to give you props, bro, and say that you already is a star, bro. Because for you to be able to come on this platform and build, man, we can build with you, bro. And I feel like God willing, man, this can be the start of something amazing, where you can be, you know what I'm saying, giving this speech and your speeches all over the world. I don't see why not, because there's nobody really pushing this. And I feel like, the way we can push it on a whole nother level, because it can be something that changes everybody, kids and all, Yeah, so I want to just appreciate that and say thank you for that, bro.
Yes, I do, and I want to piggyback off of what Phil said. Hugh, I love how Hugh tells his story, because he doesn't sugarcoat anything, and that's what's so authentic about him. Like, he's been to churches, and I'm sure he lightens it up for the church, a bit, but the tone is just always the same. Passionate. He's passionate.
Son, watch this. Not to cut you off. Watch this. I done churches. So when I go to these churches, I know how to cut the profanity off.
Mm-hmm.
When I did Oakland Baptist Church by T.C. Williams, I did not cuss once. I was telling so much jokes. I had to call my homegirl. I said, "What did I say?" She told me. I said, "Oh." I had the whole crowd laughing. That's the energy I bring. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm a high school dropout.
Absolutely.
Hey, I ain't got no high school diploma. After high school, I said, "Man, fuck college."
Hey, excuse me, Hugh. I see
Dope boy shit.
Danielle got her hand raised. Hey, Danielle, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had a quick question. So, Hugh, you just said that your youngest, your son, he was able to not contract the virus, and his mother
Him
also.
and the mother.
So, yeah, how did that happen? How did that work? And another
I
question:
guess
when
she
you
said
guys
that. I
having
think it's like the
unprotected
second
sex?
type. Yeah. So it was like this. So when I was with I went back to my first baby mother. Okay. So we got to beefing. At first, guys, I wasn't on Facebook. I used to be like, Facebook is hot. So Slim was in the house and she was on Facebook. So I said, "Slim, what you doing?" She said, "I'm on Facebook." So I thought about it, right? So I came back to her house to go to the house every day while my baby mom was at work. So one day I came over her house. I was like, "Slim, go on, make me one." She said, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "He gonna get hooked." So I said, "Make it." So when she made it, I go back home to my first baby mom. It's late. My first day says, and I know that I'm hit. She goes like this. So I was like, what? Then she says, "I thought you said Facebook was hot. Who made that page for you? You made it?" I said, "Nah, my man made it." Pause. My first baby mom, she's a good investigator. Hey, she's an excellent one. Slim is excellent. So one day she had packed my shit up. Like, it's like, go. I'm like, "Man, shut up." She said, "Nah, you shut up. Get your shit." So my shit was already packed. She had my shit on top of the stairs, right? When she started flinging my shit, I'm like, "Bitch, fuck wrong with you?" So she kept throwing it. Then I come upstairs. I act like I bumped my head to the point she was hovering over. Like, "You okay? You okay?" So I got up. And guess what I did, y'all? No disrespect to her. This is my story. I would never do this shit again. I hog spit in her face. and told her I'm about to have another child. Take that. And Slim took that.
And you never told me this. No wonder why Jamie be acting like that. That's
You see why?
She
act like that
is
now?
the great. That's that's the great.
I fucked her head up.
Yeah.
I'm not boasting and bragging. It's not
That's
a boastful brag, guys. It's me, Vincent, and telling my story.
And what's even crazy?
She knows I'm not boasting and bragging. I already talked to her.
His tone is like this all the time. But you know what? What's even crazy about this, guys, is that the girl who gave it to him gave it to 2 more people after him. And we've tried to press, I've been on the phone with you. You've tried to press charges, and in DC, it just doesn't happen.
But now, Tanya, guess what? I've called back, right? And guess what they telling me now? Sir,
what?
You're going to have to come in. Hey, come in? Yes. All right. You have to make a complaint. I don't have no dates and times and all that, but yeah. She told me she had it, Mr. Officer. I have it. Which one of my results? I could get them.
And she's still not in trouble for giving it to 2 other guys.
And guess what she did, Tony? She done gave it to my man's man. Hey.
Like it's candy.
She passed it like it's candy. And I told her, Tony, I said, hey, let me tell you something, son. You lucky I don't take your life. I don't shake your shit up. But you gonna fuck around and meet the right one. And you met the right one.
She did. But now what? He got 10 years in jail, right?
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
We fighting that case and telling motherfuckers, hey, motherfucker, bitch gave me HIV. Fuck y'all mean. Sure,
right.
You cannot do violence to someone else. You can't do that. Hey, look, y'all, I got a guest here. She wants to say something real quick. We're gonna let her speak.
Okay.
Hi, you guys.
Hello.
So, I'm Danette. I'm one of Hue's homegirls. But I will tell you guys this, and there are a lot of people listening. I've gained a respect for Hue only because he was man enough to spread his testimony. This is not a story, this is a testimony. I had the opportunity to meet Hue a few times when it was even questionable if he had it. But the Hue that I knew before then was cocky, he was arrogant and disrespectful from what I heard.
You better get the fuck out my way.
So
yes.
With that being said, I give homage to him because, when I did come around him, it was one because he was always a vocalist on how serious it was. So with like everything that he explained, like I was the one in the background saying, tell him about the double jeopardy story. Because he's explained these things to me, and that's why I respect him. I don't respect him for doing what he did, but I respect him for telling the story. But this, as a female, allows me to open my eyes to any man that I deal with. So I pay homage to this guy because he didn't have to be here telling the story. He does not have you. A lot of people with HIV are still behind the scenes, still don't acknowledge the fact that they have it, still don't accept the fact that he has it, but this guy accepts it, knows that he has it, and has dealt with it. I was in the background saying, don't say the B word too much.
That's what,
because he does show animosity towards her. But that goes with his acceptance. So that's all I wanted to say. We got to give his props because don't too many people say
all the time
that I have HIV and I own it. So that's my homeboy.
That's right. Thank you.
You could have been anywhere.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big props.
Hey guys, listen, I'm gonna piggyback what she said. There's only 3 types of motherfuckers with this shit. Motherfucker that know, don't know, and they scared to know. Hey, I was all 3 of them. I was all 3. that day in Fairfax Hospital when I heard my own voice and that junk said, son, what are you gonna do when you get up out of here? Guys, I swear to God on my dad, I don't play with my dad, y'all. When I say my dad, this shit's authentic. Pay attention. I said, Lord, gone. Got 2 IVs in my arm. Gone. And that voice faded out. When that voice came back like couple of days later or a week later, that voice said, son, what are you gonna do if I let you out? I felt like I was proud. I said, Lord, I got it. Lord, I'm gonna need your help getting up out this bed. Second, I'm gonna need your assistance in telling these females that I was with. And third and last, help me be an HIV advocate. As soon as I get out the hospital, that rehab center, I'm in my apartment, I get on the phone with Dawu Rollins. Shout out Dawu Rollins. Me and Dawu had big beef. Because I thought he was messing with my girl, my world. Hey, now Kenji Burke. Bad little jump. Bad jump. See, when you with Kenji, she ain't gonna fuck around on you. She a one nigga girl. I loved Kenji. I still got big love. When I was in the rehab center, Kenji came out and saw me 2 times. Hey, like Tammy Crandon. Shout out Tammy Crandon. Love her. Love her. There's only a few people that came to that hospital and saw me. Hassan Jones, my stick man. So my stick man tells T. John, man, we'll go up there. They say the nigga ain't doing good. So that nigga ain't never show. So one day I was in rehab, Hassan called me and said, home, send me the address. I'm on my way. I said, dog, come on, man. He said, nah, nigga, I'm coming. So I sent the address. So he's up front signing in. We walked down that hallway. I paused. I said, Hassan. He said, what? I said, nigga, do I look sick? That nigga said, man, come on. I said, nah. Do I look sick? That nigga said, Hue, matter of fact, nigga, you look better than before. I said, son, look, home, we can't afford this shit to happen. Matter of fact, you ain't gotta worry about this shit happening again. On God, this shit ain't gonna happen to me again. On God, guys, I'm never going back to that hospital. Push me back in that hospital, pussy motherfuckers. I'm not going to no hospital. I'm undetectable. I'm non-transmittable. I'm like Mayweather, undisputed champ. Who want to box it out? Ain't go my favorite saying, Tahani.
What's
Any of y'all niggas want to smoke, cross this line.
He ain't
Son,
gonna fight you. He ain't
Son,
gonna
here we
fight
go.
you.
I'm gonna bite the dog shit out your ass. Hey! Hey! No sense! Mr. Ankrah, yeah, you gotta go to jail, all right? And while I'm in jail, your motherfucking ass gonna be out here tweaked up. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's how everybody gonna beat Tahani. On God. On God. Y'all niggas come on with it. Cause y'all already know I'm not no rowdy ass nigga. I would never be a rowdy type ass dude. I'm too laid back. I'm too cool for the party. Let's go. Hello? Yeah. Next question. Next caller.
Anyone got any questions?
Please.
Aaron,
Yeah.
Santella, Kali.
Plug them in.
Anybody?
I say back to my original question. So how was your son and his mother able to?
Because you know, if you have a baby and you're in your second trimester, the baby's going to be good. I think if you're like in your third or fourth, baby has a chance of catching it. My baby mom, yeah, she don't got it. And I thank God when I talk about this, that she don't got it. She could have easily got it. My first baby mom could have easily got it because I was still dibbling and dabbling with her when I was messing with Slim.
I got a quick question, Hugh.
Yeah.
So you say she don't have it. So basically what that means is basically when you guys were dating, is it because like when you spit on her, did y'all, that's like when you started messing with the other girl, or it just didn't transmit, but you had and you were still having sex with her?
Say it again, Phil. I couldn't really.
Were you dating her, and
My
having
baby
sex with
mother.
her raw? Yeah, your baby mom and the
All right,
girl who
first
had
watch
it
this
at the
shit.
same time?
Phil, watch this. My baby mom was never my girl.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She was never my
Oh.
girlfriend. Slim knew what it was. It was a fuck thing. So when she got pregnant, she used to call me in the morning. So this morning she called, and she's an habitual liar. She was like, Hugh. I was like, yeah, what's up? She said, I was seeing you pick me up. I said, where are you at? She said, I passed out taking the kids to school. I'm like, all right, yeah, give me an hour. I gotta jump in the shower. I jump in the shower, get dressed, pull up at Alexandra Hospital. She gets in. I get to the light. Slim pulls out a paper and tells me to read this. I said, hey, if you don't get that shit about my face and read it, she said, nah. She put the paper back in my face. I read it. Joan said she is pregnant. Hey, I told her ass, I said, Tori, what? You can't have this one. Shit, you know, I don't believe in abortion. I said, motherfucker, you do on this one. Hey. I dropped off at home. I come back. My battery died. I had to walk all the way down to AutoZone on Reed Avenue, Del Rey. I walked down there, get the battery. I walked back, put the shit in my car, and I left. So I called her the next like a couple of weeks. So she called me. She said, "You ready?" I said, "Ready for what? That abortion." I said, "Motherfucker, I just paid for a battery. Give me about next week. I'll be ready." All right. I called her next week. Y'all want to know what she said? This motherfucker said,
"What? Don't want to do it.
What? Stop calling me. I already got the abortion." Woo! I had an abortion dance. Whole time that dance was about to be, nah, nigga. I got locked up. Yeah, my man Rick knows her. So when you in jail, you gonna shuckle and jive with niggas. So Rick came back when I was on work release. I come back from work. Rick pulled me to the side and said, "Hey," I said, "Yo," he said, "I know what you said about your baby mom, right? Yeah. But my sister just told me that her sister's supposed to come to the house. She ain't come." I'm like, "So what is you saying?" He said, "Dog, what I'm saying is you just had a baby boy." I said, "Get the fuck out of here. Dog, I ain't gonna hold you. You got a baby boy." I go to the deputy, tell the deputy, "Yo, I need the phone." "What?" "He needs a phone, man. It's an emergency. I heard my baby mom just had a son." "What's her name?" "Da-da-da. What hospital?" "Da-da-da. I'm about to go downstairs and call her. If she's dead, come back and get you." So when he came and said, we're walking down the hall, the deputy shook my hand. "Congratulations, you got a son." Hey, you go downstairs, I call her. She answered the phone. She said, "Hey, who's this?" I said, "Who's this?" "Yeah, motherfucker, it's Hugh." "Hey, Hugh." "Hey, what did you tell me?" "What?" "You told me you had an abortion." "Nigga, I lied." "What?"
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
It ended
crazy.
up being a blessing. Now you
But
got
guess what,
this
y'all?
amazing
My
little son.
kids, all three of my kids, they know what time it is with them. They love them, just like I love them. As long as my kids are in contact with them, that's good. But the long story, to make it short, one day I'm gonna get my shit straight. I'm gonna have my whole family, my grandman. We're gonna take pictures. Before I leave this earth, y'all gonna see that Ankrah family picture. It's gonna be an epic one, legendary.
That's what I heard.
I'm doing that for my family. Fuck everybody on Facebook and Instagram. I don't post for no fucking life. I post for the moment. Tired.
But one thing you did, gain is 4 beautiful children. And throughout it all, you were having your ups and downs with your dating, but you do have someone that you are seeing, who's open with your status. So that's a good thing, because last time we did an interview a few years ago.
Everybody got ups and downs.
I can't hear you. Guys, can y'all hear?
Yeah, I can. No, I can't hear you.
Everybody got ups and downs, man.
I think your phone messing up, you. We can't really hear you that good.
Everybody deal with the ups and downs. I'm sick, legit move. Fuck that hustling move. Oh, can you hear me now? Can you? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you now.
I think his phone might have gone out because I can't hear him at all.
You can't hear me at all?
Okay, now I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah. So did that answer your question, man?
Danielle?
Sorry. Yes, it did. Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing your story.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
I'll call and ask. Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you so much, Hugh. If anybody, wants to follow Hugh on Instagram or, email him and, maybe set up something where he comes and speaks facts for you, Hugh, give them your information, please.
I can't. I think it might be breaking up still. And I see Tylee said yes. Thanks for your story. She just said it in the chat. So you're true.
Instagram,
Right.
Mr. Gunman 42. Facebook, Hue Ankrah, NII.
And we can post it on on our messages too. I think his phone is messing up right now. And he's also in the Telegram group.
Yes, and he's
Yeah.
also a part of the platform too.
Right.
So that's the great thing.
Right.
So yeah,
Tylee said she'll see y'all later.
All right. Okay.
Late.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. All right. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
y'all
night.
so much.
Good night.
Appreciate that, Hugh, for your story, brother. You're true.
Thank you, Hugh.
Peace, y'all. Good night.